Yo, what's up, y'all? Back with another video. Just got something in the mail from Amazon. Something light for the car. Something that's gonna give it a few extra horsepower, literally like a few. You know what I mean? But overall, it's gonna help me gain some MPGs, give the car a little better breathability, all that type of shit. You know what I mean? So it's nothing major. It's like a rainy day out here, so just gonna find somewhere, pull over. I'm gonna go to like the local car wash, you know what I mean? Because they got like an enclosed area. We're gonna stop over there and throw this in, you know what I mean? So got some good old K&N air takes. You know what I mean? Can't go wrong with them. So this car right here, Infiniti Q70L, this actually has dual air intakes. You know what I mean? So eventually later on I might go like the cold air intake route. What they got for these, as far as like the K&N, they have long tube intakes, and they have the you know what I mean, the conical type air intakes that you would put on like a regular cold air intake. They're smaller. So for now, I'm gonna just throw the drop-in K&N air intakes in there. You know what I mean? And it's not like I could really test it out here because it's a wet day. But we're gonna see if we get like a little bit more pickup after we throw it in there. So I'm gonna turn the camera. Damn, I can't even talk. Turn the camera back on when we pull over and throw these in. All right, get back at y'all in a minute. All right, so we just pulled up to the car wash. So before we throw these in there, I actually want to do like a before and after, as far as like the intake sound. See if these K&Ns give them like that little suction noise. So let's see what these do. So like I said, these got dual intakes. You got one here, and you got another right here. So if I was to go to the long tube intake route, I have to replace this and replace this too. And instead of having these intake boxes, you would have those cone shaped intakes. And of course I will go the K&N route. So let me set this camera up, see if I can sit this down somewhere and just get like a test just to see how this gonna sound. Alright, so that was the before sound. So in order to replace these, let me take these out the box, see how they look. Just gonna have your regular K&N oiled filters. They come pre-oiled. And I like these because you never have to replace them. All you got to do is clean them and re-oil them. So with this particular set for this car, comes with 2. And if you got an Infiniti Q70, Q70S, or Q70L, you're going to use 33, 24, 40 if you're using the K&M intake. You know what I mean? So all you do is, matter of fact, let me take these out the package first. God damn, these y'all ain't want to come out. So all you do is put this clip up, lift it up. This is the housing for it. Make sure this lip is in the front when you drop in your intake. And make sure it's leaning up towards the front of the housing. All you do is take this out. Showing kind of dirty. I only had the car for maybe about a month now, and these the paper filters that they already had in there. So, like I said, make sure this front part with the front lip, drop it right in there. That's it. A nice snug fit too. Throw that back on there. Hit that clip, and we good. And you basically do it, same thing to this side too. So I'm gonna put the camera down and I'm gonna pick it back up when I start the car back up, and give it like a little rev sound to see the before and after. All right, so now we finally got them installed. Now let me set the camera up and let's see if there's a difference in the sound. So I can hear a little bit of a difference. It sounds like it's a bit of like a kind of a hissing sound, like when you let off of the gas. But the real test is gonna come when we get on the road. You know what I mean? So let's see what that's hitting for. You know what I'm saying? Make sure this joint down all the way. All right. I ain't did too much to the car yet. I had just put these tips on here like when I first got the car, because the ones that were on there, they were a bit smaller than this. They were a bit rustic, you know what I mean? So I got these. I think those are like 3.5-inch tips. Might eventually get some 5-inch tips. I don't know. I actually think these look perfect for this car because it's not really like a sports car or nothing like that. And I like how they protrude a little bit. And also I had changed the center caps on all of these, because this brand is called like Aldon or something like that, these aftermarket wheels, and I ain't really like the center cap on them. I gotta wash my wheels, but I put these Infiniti center caps on there. I like them. They got a nice factory look to it. You know what I mean? So let's hop on the road and see how this thing feels. Another thing I did to the car, well, not did to it, but I had got a roar pedal. If y'all watch my previous videos, I had a pedal commander inside the Charger. So that particular pedal commander wasn't it wasn't compliant to this car's pedal. You know what I mean? So I ended up grabbing this. My brother told me about this. I watched some reviews on it, you know what I mean? And a lot of people, they said they liked it. I actually like it. It's a good mod. It's definitely like half the price of the pedal commander. The pedal commander is about like $300. This was only what, like $150? So you got like a few different modes on that. This particular mode right here, this is regular sport mode. You got, this is when it's off. You got none. This is eco mode, which I never use, and I like it because each mode you got like different level settings to it. So you can go from like level 1 to 9. This is, what is this? This is the race mode right here. This is like the highest mode, the most aggressive mode right here. I drive with that sometimes, but mostly I just drive it in this is regular sport. So you got sport, sport plus, race, and eco. You know what I mean? So you got like 4 different modes on there, and like I said, you can turn it off when you want to. So I basically drive it in this most of the time. So let's see how this feels. Another thing that I like about this car is that it's all-wheel drive. So on, you know what I mean, days like this when the weather isn't the best, you can you know what I mean, you still got good traction, you know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna be sliding all around, you know what I mean? You can always take the traction off on this, but you know, I'm not gonna be fooling around in this car. Ain't no donuts, ain't no spinning and all that type of shit. From what I could tell, like, man, it feel like it's like I'm not even really stepping on it, but it just feels like I'm getting like a better throttle response, and that's not even with this roar pedal. Oh yeah, that definitely make a difference. That definitely makes a difference. And the thing that I like about the K&N air takes, whether you got the drop-in filters or you got the cold air intake, is it definitely changes your exhaust note a bit. I remember when I had that V8, man, it definitely like made it louder, even with the drop-in filters. And then when I got the cold air intake, man, that definitely made a big difference in it. You know what I mean? So yeah, I definitely would recommend these to anybody with any car. You know what I mean? Like K&N, like I said, yeah, that throttle response is definitely crazy, even out in this rain. Yeah, I mean, I recommend these to anybody with any car because, like I said, you get a better throttle response, you get a bit more horsepower. I think at the most you might, I've seen some videos for this particular car, like Q50s, Q60s, Q70s, with a 3.7 liter engine motor in it. You know what I mean? And somebody had did like a before and after like dyno test on it, and they said they got to, man, like up to, what did they get, like 13 extra horsepower on it, and like a bit more torque. So proof is in the pudding, you know what I mean? And I want to come out on a day when it's not raining, you know what I mean, where I can like put the window down and just listen to the exhaust a little bit more. Like, I'm not going to do anything to the exhaust on this car. Like, I'm not going to get any pipes or anything like that because, man, I know this is a different car, but when I had that V6 Challenger and I did like a muffler delete, resonator delete and all that, man, that shit did not sound good. But I thought it sounded good at the time, you know what I mean? But it's like when you get a V8, you be like, man, that shit sound horrible. Yeah. So yeah, that definitely makes a difference. Like them drop-in filters and this roar pedal, shit, that's all you need. That's all you need. It definitely makes this car, gives it a little bit more pep. Because I had like some major lag in it. And this car is a boat, man. For real, for real. This shit really is like a boat. You know what I mean? It's a huge car, and you got a V6 in it too. And it's not twin turbo, but it's got some pickup. And I love it because, like, man, like most of the time when you step on it, I'm gonna slow down a little bit. It revs up to like, man, like 7,000, 7,500 RPMs. Like this shit is like, it's a monster. Like on the rev, like it just really loves the rev, man. I ain't even keep going on it because I ain't gonna rear end this guy right here. But pause. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's definitely got some extra pickup to it. You know what I mean? So that's just my little review and installation of these K&N drop-in filters. You know what I mean? Appreciate y'all watching. You know what I mean? Holla at y'all. Peace.